Let's get this show on the road. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Robert Nilsson, and welcome to... Well, fuck, I'm trying. I fucked it up. See, this is why we call the show what we call it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Robert Nilsson, and I'm trying. This is Robert Nilsson is trying. Man, it's crazy first week, right? Crazy first week of 2021. Those dudes that stormed the Capitol, that was wild. Some people died and stuff. It was a mess. But that's not what I'm here to talk about today, guys. Because I don't have any details on that, really. Except for what everybody's seen. And it's pretty freaking crazy. But before I started this show tonight, I was taking a piss. And here's what happened. Here's a little backstory. My girlfriend's got really bad skin, and she needs lotion, like a specialty lotion that we have to get all the time to fix her up and to get her blotches and eczema and stuff. It's like an eczema psoriasis thing that's put together that we got to get fixed. But the lotion helps, and it helps fix it. But what happened was I was taking a piss, and we have a really, really small, we got a really tiny bathroom, and those of you that have been to my house know this, and those of you who don't, let me explain. I'm in a tiny house here. I mean, this is my set, and the set's a mess today, but the house is tiny as well, and the set's actually attached to the house. It goes the set, and then the kitchen's right attached to the set, the living room. And then it's a tiny house, and we're renting right now. But the bathroom is attached to the kitchen. Like, the stove is literally right next to the toilet. And you got a toilet right directly in front of the toilet. So you have your toilet, you're sitting, then there's your knees, then right in front of you is the sink. A single mirror that opens, and then there's a sliding door to the bathroom, which is attached to the kitchen, which is right next to the stove. And then the bathroom right next to the toilet, in front of the sink, and next to all that is the bathtub and shower. And that's it. That's all we have in this house. And it's terrible. Like, say you take a big shit. And say you take a big shit, and it's dinner time, and it's like a nasty one, and say that you've done that before, and say I've done that before, and say I did that a few times. It's terrible because it's a small kitchen too. Like, there's no room to like hang out and fuck around and talk and chill in the kitchen while the cook's cooking, which is never me because Robert doesn't do that. Robert, it's just I don't care for cooking, but I love eating. It's a dichotomy. I think I need to be a rich guy or something like that because I love to eat and I love fancy stuff. I get to the point where, like, if there's not salt and pepper on the table, like, I don't care to get it out of the kitchen. I'm lazy. I'm pretty lazy. I should probably learn how to cook too because I have 2 kids. But anyways, where I was going with the story. My bathroom is small and my girlfriend has bad skin. And I was taking a piss before the show, and after I pissed, the toilet was up. Oh, and right behind the toilet, that's where we have a towel rack and stuff. We put all our stuff, our medicine, our towels, our lotions, our hairbrushes and stuff. And the toilet was open, so I shake. I'm about to flush, but I bump into the towel rack thing, and her lotion comes up falling down. It's tumbling down. It's crashing down, and I swat it out of the way of my piss. Luckily, because, I mean, if not, I probably would have just rinsed it off and not told her. But since it didn't happen, and if she listens to this, I'm glad it didn't happen. So you're welcome. But yeah, so that was fun before this. But yeah, I mean, it's been a wild week. Just in the world. 2021, it's just as good as 2020 so far. You know, I was watching the Toy Story movies with my kids recently, and I've always loved the Toy Story movies. And but I think that the bad guy, like in a lot of movies or a lot of interpretations, like you can always see that the bad guys are really actually like the good guys, because we're always seeing movies just from one point of view usually. And I always like stories from the reverse perspective. So like I was always thinking Andy's cool. No, like what happened to his dad? Did he die? Did he leave him? I don't know. But like Sid, everybody thinks Sid's like such a bad kid. Like, and for those of you who don't know, hold on. Sid from Toy Story is like the evil neighbor. And he he's like always blowing up toys or like taking apart toys and putting them together weird, and he wears like a skull on his shirt, and his room has like black lights and stuff. And like, to be honest, I always thought Sid was like one of the most creative kids in like that whole neighborhood. Andy only like bought toys and played with them as they were. Sid was like taking apart toys and putting like like a baby head with spider legs on it, and like what was the fish? Oh yeah, the one with legs and the fishing hook. Which, if you think about it, she had hot Barbie legs and a fishing pole. She was a hooker, right? I think he was a funny kid. He was an adolescent. He was a little older than Andy, so like he was like taking spacemen and attaching them to rockets, taking army men and blowing them up with, you know, M80s or firecrackers. He was a smart kid. Like, they play him as so mean, but I think he was very imaginative, and he's pretty cool. Like, if you look in his room, like he's an industrious kid. His parents are obviously, he's got a nice house. He's not like a piece of shit, really. I mean, he acts like one to his like kid sister and stuff, but what does he do that's so bad? Plays with his toys the way he wants. Oh, well, he actually, you know, he does kind of steal toys. Well, doesn't he? Did he steal Woody? I don't remember how that goes, but yeah, and like he's old enough to, you know, play with matches and stuff. His mom obviously doesn't care because his backyard is full of, you know, shit like that. I don't think that he's that bad. What else? I mean, he's cereal. He plays with his toys like crazy. He thinks they're awesome, but he does like to destroy them. He pretty much likes to destroy all of them. I'm gonna take a look at what are all the creations that he made. Sid from Toy Story creations. For those of you that aren't watching on the YouTube, I'll explain what they were. What else did he have? Like, he had the baby Spider-Man. He had the hooker lady. Oh, yeah. He had... Let's see. All the mutant toys, man. He had the Mighty Duck guy. It was like, he had a duck head and like the power arms, but no legs. And there was also the car with like the baby arms and feet. That was fun. But yeah, no, like that's what I'm saying. He's got a Jack in the Box that has like a spooky hand come out of it. Like that's a cool fucking toy. I would love all those toys, but I'm like a creepy kid. I like creepy stuff. I would buy that from somebody. I was thinking about making the baby head one because like it has one eyeball and like the hair's all shaved off of it and stuff. Somebody made one. Yeah, it looks great. People do it. I would love to do it. See, steal my ideas, which are Disney's ideas. Those bastards stealing my ideas that were already somebody else's idea. But yeah, man, it's like, what else was I thinking? Like, Andy, I was thinking something about Andy. I don't know. It's weird. Everybody just thinks Andy's so cool. And then I guess Andy's pretty cool. He always loved his toys. Man, that actually brings me to something else. This past week, in my mom, if you're watching, I love you. And I'm sorry I didn't mention you in the last podcast, okay? I love all my family, okay? Everybody, every last one of you, if you're listening, just so nobody feels left out. Everybody else that's listening, my mom got really upset because I didn't mention her on the podcast or thank her for anything for Christmas or anything like that. And it was really adorable and really sweet, and I felt bad, but like I also film home videos and I post them on my son's YouTube channel as his like vlog and stuff. And I just haven't edited the whole Christmas video where we like thank her and say everything's awesome and whatnot. But I send her the raw footage after we had a conversation on the phone in the morning where she was just like, "I'm just having a bad day," and all this other stuff. But no, it was good. It was sweet. So Mom, I love you and I appreciate you. But it's funny, like the Toy Story thing kind of all leads into that with my mom. One time when Toy Story 3 came out, I was like, I think I was graduating high school or like still in high school whenever that came out. The movie was coming out and all my friends have seen it, and I'm a big Toy Story fan and I wanted to see it. So nobody had gone with me, so me and my mom went as me and her time, and I was like, that's really cool. So we went and we watched it, and there's parts that were like sad for me, whatever, because I grew up with it, and Andy was my age at that time, and he was going to college, and I was going to college, and all this other stuff, and some toys in the movie, he's like, he should always keep, but then he ends up giving them away, but at the end of it, like, he ends up giving away some. Spoiler alert, oh my goodness. But big deal. But before we went and saw that movie, my mom had actually been like, aren't you gonna get rid of like a bunch of your toys and stuff? And then we watched this movie that's all heartfelt and like, don't forget your childhood and still have stuff and remember stuff, but it's okay to give away some stuff, blah blah blah. But we left the theater just both like kind of bummed out. We hugged each other and she was like, "You don't have to get rid of anything." And I was like, "I won't. I'll get rid of some stuff, but I'm still keeping the stuff that I really care about." And you know what? That's what everybody should do, because like keep the stuff that you really care about when you're a kid. Because one day you'll have kids, or even if you fucking don't, then you can sell it for like expensive or for nothing. Donate it to Goodwill. But if it's like important to you, and one day like if you fuck a lot and you don't expect to have kids, still hold on to it, because guess what? That's what I did, and guess what? Now I got some. But it's cool because my kids are playing with toys that I played with when I was a kid, and they get to have so much fun with it. And I'm watching movies with them that I never thought I would do. Well, certainly not yet, but it's awesome to have two little dudes to watch these movies that I loved when I was a kid and played with the same toys that I played with when I was a kid, and I still get to play. It's like I never got to stop playing with them, because like I had him so cool, like so quick after graduating and everything. Just fresh out of being a kid and having kids, it's a different experience, but it's really cool because we get to play with my old shit all the time, and now like I'm teaching. Well, I'm not really teaching him that much, but my son Vincent, like we're going downstairs and drumming. Now, well, he's drumming. I'll play guitar and sing songs. Excuse me. I'll play guitar and sing songs. And he'll drum, and he just has a blast, man. And he gets better and better, and he's only 6 years old. And he keeps going at it. And, yeah, every time we go down there, he's like, oh, we'll play one song. We play The Hardest Button to Button by the White Stripes a lot. I think he's getting bored of it because, like, tonight he was like, you can pick any song you want. Let's play whatever song. So I just started playing some original songs of mine. And he was playing them how he could do it. And I was picking some other songs, and he was just, he was bumping along through them. But dude, for 6 years old, he's killing it. He's no freaking Nandy. That girl's cool. Let me pull up a picture or explain what this girl does. Nandy. Let's see. No. See, I'm no Jamie. I'm not. This ain't the Joe Rogan show, guys. This is Robert Nilsson trying. This is what I try to do. Nandy, drummer girl. I'm gonna tell you guys. Yeah, that's what pops up. See. Yeah, she's 9 years old, and dude, she drums hard as fuck. And she's got the attention of Dave Grohl, and they've done drum offs between one another, and they've made songs. And Dave Grohl's made a whole song with her name in it and like all about her, which is wild. Well, like such a cool little dream come true from one musician who has loved like everything Dave Grohl's done. Nirvana, Foo Fighters. Jeez, what's the other one? What hasn't he done? What hasn't he been in? What's the one of Stone Temple Pilots? No, not Stone Temple. Queens of the Stone Age guy. Crooked Vultures. Man, like, I don't know. He's just freaking awesome. And he's, like, so nice to fans. That's what's so cool about him. He's never been, like, a super asshole about anything. His music videos are funny. I don't want this to just be the ass kissing hour or moment. This is the ass kissing segment of Dave Grohl. Isn't he great, guys? His music videos are funny. His music's really good. He's ever exploring. He's always trying something new. His songs are very formulaic, but that's okay. Like, that's what people like. And he figured out the fucking formula to making a hit and becoming a fucking millionaire. And a rock god. Like, there's no... Let's face it, folks. Rock and roll's dying. Live music's dead. Where can you get a show? Florida and Texas. Yeah, that's about it. I can't go anywhere right now. I'm in Michigan, and I can't play shows. I can't do comedy. I can't do anything right now. I can release a podcast once a week. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm going to try to do that for as long as I can, because stuff's always going to be happening. And there's never not going to be anything to talk about. I don't know why I fucking talked about Toy Story for 25 minutes or whatever the hell. And Dave Grohl and stuff. I think I wrote something down. Did I have any ideas about what I wanted to talk about today? I was watching TikToks. Listen, guys, I have a really good TikTok segment idea, and I think I'm going to do it. Yeah, no, I'll tell you, because I'll probably do this in the near future. I'm going to do toilet talks. And what a toilet -TOK, as in TikTok. But yeah, as I was saying, see, this is why it's called Robert Nilsson's Trying, because inevitably I'm gonna get interrupted, and that's what happens. But like I was saying, it's like TikTok. What the fuck was I saying? I was saying I had an idea about what a bit I'm gonna do next on YouTube. It's YouTube exclusive, but it's gonna be TikToks. No, toilet talks, like TikTok, but on the toilet. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be going through my TikToks while sitting on the toilet, and we'll curate them together, and we'll see how that goes. And yeah, we'll see what happens with it. I think it's going to be a fun little show that we'll do there. You guys like my shirt? For those of you that can see it, and for those who can't, it's a cool Waffle House shirt. If you didn't know it, it would look like I worked there. And I do not, because there are no Waffle House within 100 miles of me. And I think that's a sad thing, because I live in Michigan now. And back in Florida, where my family is, the rest of my family, my mom, hi mom, and my sisters and grandma, there's Waffle Houses like in every fucking, like every 10 feet, you'll see a Waffle House. And it's ridiculous. I love Waffle House. I'll go there. I used to go there drunk. I used to go there hungover. I used to go there when I was illegally hungover and drunk. It's a great place. And the last time I was down in Florida, my mom, she took me there and she was like, "You guys got any Waffle House merch?" And they're like, "No, we can sell you a coffee cup." And she was like, "Robert, get on Amazon or call your sister and tell her to order this fucking Waffle House shirt, and you're getting it." So I'm like the only guy in Michigan with a fucking sick, dope-ass fuck Waffle House shirt. So you could take that one and shove it up your butt, because it's fucking sick, dude. Waffle House is great. I'm campaigning to get a Waffle House up here in Michigan, anywhere. I'll take one. I'll drive to it. Well, Michigan's pretty big state. We'll put it mid-Michigan. I would, yeah, like in the Dow area. That's where we'll take it. In the Tri-City area of Dow. And then that's where you can find me at your establishment, because I would enjoy that, man. Waffle House is good. It's expensive, but it's yummy. I get the coffee. It's not a Grand Slam because that's Denny's, but they have like similar kind of things for that. For like not good food, it's good food. You know what I mean? If you're looking to be like a sloppy piece of shit, it's good. It's good food for you. And sometimes it's good to feel like a sloppy piece of shit when you're eating shitty food in a shitty establishment. But you know you're better than everybody else that's either eating and or working. If you walk in with your shirt tucked in, or nice shoes remotely, or like your shoes tied, or like without a stain on your shirt. If you go into a Waffle House, you're like high class. It's like they look at you, and luckily you can watch them cook your food, so you know they're not like spitting in it or hocking loogies in it, because I feel like judgment's being placed there. But like it's remarkable. Well, it's not remarkable that everybody has a fucking southern accent when you go to Waffle House, because every fucking Waffle House is in the South. I think. Where Waffle House locations? Let's find this out right now. Waffle House locations. Let's see the Waffle House map. Oh, is there some near me? I'm gonna be fucking flabbergasted. Let's see. No, the closest shit to me is in Ohio. There's nothing. There's nothing here. in the great fucking state of Michigan, there's nothing, folks. Listen, if you're looking to come to Michigan and you're looking for a good breakfast from a shitty sloppy Waffle House that's the same in every fucking state, Ohio's got them. That's not fair. Colorado, Texas, Montana, Louisiana. Come on. Arizona, Florida, Georgia. Yeehaw. Dude, yeah. Come on, Michigan. What's up? We got... Oh, wait. Is there one here? That's Basil Thai Bistro. That's not what the hell. That's something I went to before. That's not even remotely close to Waffle House. No, man. Waffle House is the shit, and it needs to get here in Michigan. More Michiganders need to enjoy the slop food that is Waffle House at 2 in the morning, at 3 in the morning, after bad decisions have been made, after, after bad nights, after good nights, and during bad mornings with your family. Because no matter what, even if you go in there hungover as fuck, you're still a higher class than most people in there. If you have all your teeth, or if you have no visible bad teeth, you're way better than anybody at a Waffle House. And I'll go to the grave with that. I think I'm just thinking about that now, but I'm pretty sure that's true. Because everybody either has like a dead tooth that works there, or there's like always somebody asleep in the corner booth, like just always or like drunk, asleep, or homeless and mumbling. They're like, we just keep giving him fucking the burnt bacon gristle, and he doesn't shit all over our floors. Like that's the excitement of Waffle House, guys. So I think this podcast has been a trip, guys. I went from Toy Story, Sid from Toy Story, to me making up to my mom because she was mad at me because I didn't talk about her and all. And I love you, Mom. I love my whole family. And that's the thing that she doesn't understand about this is it's a podcast, and I'm here to just talk about shit, and I don't even realize what I'm talking about until after it comes out of my mouth. I just thought I stopped the whole recording right now, and that would have been a bad time. I'm sorry. Ooh. But yeah, no, it's just about me just fucking talking. I'm not even trying to be funny. It's a comedy podcast, but I'm just talking, man. I don't know what. I'm just not even really riffing, dude. I'm not even super trying to be funny because this is a one-man show. And for anybody who's trying to do a podcast, go ahead and do it. But, dude, get a co-host or get interviews. But, I'm going to try and do this for as long as I can, just me, because I feel like that's a cool way to just really push yourself. Maybe something good is going to come out of this. Maybe I'll have some guests sometime if I get like somebody really interesting, but maybe I'll just fuck around with my friends. I don't know. But yeah, I just think I'll just try and do it myself because that's what, I don't know. That's what I want to do. I want to push myself in that way and just see what I can come up with and see if I could just ramble and rant and start, getting my creative juices flowing. So that's what this is all about today, I guess. This is Robert Nilsson's Trying. I'm going to make them shorter because I'm on a podcast streaming thing, a distribution thing that only lets me have like 2 hours a month right now because I'm on a free trial. And that's all I can afford right now because I'm cheap. Well, I'm actually testing it out. I could probably buy it, but I'm going to test it out right now. I'm probably going to do shorter ones right now. You got a couple 30-minute ones, maybe an hour or two here and there. But, yeah. All right, guys. Fuck. What's my name? Oh, yeah. No, that was fucking corny as fuck. See, dude, that's what we do here. We try, and sometimes we don't succeed. I'm Robert Nilsson, and I just fucking tried, and I think I failed this time. But yeah, there we go.